How are y'all, and welcome back to another episode on KCG Plays. My name is Kevin, and today we are playing Luck Be a Landlord. So today we're going to start our first challenge run, and this challenge was sent in by Stephanie. Thanks very much for that. And she called it the Social Butterfly Challenge. So the basic rule is we just have to take every face that we're offered, and presumably we're allowed to remove faces. Well, I think I'll play it that you can't remove any face, so you have to take them and keep them for the entirety of the run. So I've started 2 new playlists on the channel, so one for challenge videos and one for just floor 9 videos. So you can find them hopefully in the description if I figure it out, if not just on the channel. So thanks very much about that. We'll jump straight into the run anyway. We're going to do the challenge videos on the first floor with no modifiers, as I feel like they'll be enough difficulty. So let's just jump straight into it. And if anyone has any more challenge ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll get around to them as soon as I can. I have a list building up of ideas. So I think a crab early on is always a good pick to get that scaling option. Have to take the dwarf, but also quite a good pick. Toddler, again, also quite a good pick. The only issues will be, I reckon, so there's a few ways we could play this. I'll take an owl. We will get quite a lot of removals because we're on the first floor, so I don't have to worry too much about taking things like owls, which might not be great later on. I'll take a big oar, and I'll take Maxwell the Bear. So we could pick up a General Zarf and just remove all of the faces with General Zarf. That'd be one way. Or we could just hope we get a load of cultists or something, which will carry us through the game. I'll take an urn because we'll probably find a hooligan at some stage. Okay, we've made the first rent payment. I guess I could pick up a coal. Okay, 50 kinds, no problem. Matryoshka doll. Now, does this count as a face? I'll take it anyway. Tax evasion. We will probably be picking up thieves, so we don't want tax evasion. I'll take a lunchbox. Hopefully beer is excellent. Candy is probably better than the cheese, as we currently have no mouse. And coconut half, we'll probably pick up a monkey at some stage. I could take a seed. Most of them, other than flour, are quite good for us. Banana, okay, I'm happy with that. Here we could take a orange. Okay, we've got our first Matryoshka doll, another beer for the dwarfs, and they both hit it, which is great. Oh, I picked something by accident. What did I pick? I have no idea. I clicked on something by accident there, but I have no idea what it is. I'll take a coal. And we made the 100 rent payment with no trouble. Okay, I'll take a pinata for the toddler and pool ball, I guess. Okay, the toddler is eating away. Nice. Here I will take I don't particularly want any of these. Let's take a tedium capsule. Crabs aren't really working out for us. Although, second crab, sure. Okay, let's take a bubble for the toddler. And we've made the next rent payment. We have a monkey, is excellent. That'll clear the coconut and give us a banana peel for any thieves. I'll take a bounty hunter. I feel one of the hard bits of this challenge will be actually remembering that I'm doing it. I'll take a lucky. Is a lucky capsule better than wine? I think it is. Grave robber is fine. Okay, I don't want a second. Let's re-roll because we're guaranteed rares, and I'll take Mrs. Fruit. I'm happy with that. Okay, I could take another coal. Now I'm thinking, should I remove the monkey? Possibly. As Mrs. Fruit does a lot of the same job. How are we doing? Okay, we definitely make the next rent payment. We'll take the miner. So we're making 34. I could take another banana. And they both get it. Okay, not bad. Here, okay, General Zarf. We have to take General Zarf. It's a good thing I didn't remove the monkey. Okay, 225 we made with no problem. 71 left over. So 300 now due in 7 spins. Okay, now that we have General Zarf, that'll put paid to Mrs. Fruit being our scaling. So what kind of scaling do we have on offer? We could take hearts. We did have the option of red suits earlier, which we should have taken. What kind of uncommons? I'll take a void creature. And I will take Oswald the monkey. That'll definitely help us. Here I will take a plum for Mrs. Fruit. Hopefully she eats it before General Zarf gets to her. Another hearts. Could have gone adult ninja. Have to take ninja. Okay, have to take toddler. Do I want a second monkey? They do give 2, plus they give extra. There goes one of our dwarfs. Okay, I'll take a lucky capsule. We'll take a bounty hunter. Okay, we made 300 with 23 left over, so 350 now due in 8 spins. I'll take a buffing capsule, and capsule machine is great. And General Zarf just going ham. 96, that'll help. A Matryoshka doll. Does General Zarf eat Matryoshka dolls? He doesn't, which probably means they're not a face, but they're pretty decent. How are we doing? Let's keep our removals for now, as I'm not really sure what our scaling is going to be. Let's re-roll and take a dwarf as it's on offer. Okay, I'll take another ninja. Take a lucky capsule. General Zarf does eat ninjas, doesn't he? He does. Okay. Tomb, I think, could be excellent. A big burst of spirits. Actually, what would be good in this run is the item that gives you spirits whenever somebody dies. I could also do with a thief to clear up these. Take a toddler. Okay, we made the 350 rent payment with 66 left over, which isn't bad. 425 now due in 8 spins. I'll take a witch. And here I will take Pizza the Cat or Checkered Flag. Checkered Flag, I think, is better. Excellent. We now have a load of spirits. That should definitely help our average roll. Take a ninja. If you have 3 ninjas on the board, do they give -1? Or do they give a 0? Take another ninja. Well, 3 ninjas would give 0. Take a cultist. But would 4 ninjas give -1? Okay, a slot gives 3 a turn now, so it's not too bad. I'll take them. General Zarf just slowly clearing our deck. Take the dwarf. Okay, 3 diamonds on the board. Excellent. I'll take another coal. Maybe diamonds could be our end game strategy. Okay, a dwarf versus a cultist. I think a dwarf is probably better. We don't have... No, I think the other cultist was already taken out by General Zarf. Taken out and shot. So we made the, what was that, 425 rent payment, 80 left over. So we did scale with the rent. 575 now due in 9 spins. I could take a strawberry, as it just gives 3, which I think is enough. Quigley the Wolf, I think could also be a good idea. There's all 3 of our dwarfs gone. Turtle gives 4 every 3 spins, which isn't great. Let's re-roll. I'll take a chemical 7. Here I will take a... Do we have anything for the toddler to eat? We don't. It doesn't make any difference which one we take, so I guess just take the toddler. Here I'll take a wealthy capsule and let's remove... How do we have so many pearls? Did we pick pearls? Let's remove the banana and the pearls. Okay, until we're below 25 symbols. Here I could take another monkey. Here I'll take a void creature. And let's remove the other pearl and I'll keep this shiny pebble for now. $76. Okay, I'll take a cultist for General Zarf straight away. 57. Here goes a thief. I was kind of hoping he'd take out one of the banana peels. Maybe I should just remove the banana peel. I'll take another crab. Okay, 575 with only 30 left over, which isn't great. So 625 now due in 9 spins. Do I want a hex of tedium? Yes, because it will help us find crabs. Wanted poster as well. Let's remove the one of the diamond, the banana peels. And that should be it. We want to keep our board as full as possible. Something just gets taken out by General Zarf again. Here, I guess... we had big ore, that's what it was. I'll take the hooligan. We had big ore and it must have popped into 2. Two pearls. That's how we picked up the pearls. Mystery solved. Take the miner. Okay, I have to take the miner. I would have preferred the crab there. Okay, we've got 2 Matryoshka dolls now. Bringing up our average, I'll take a dog. Are we going to make the next rent payment? Have to take King Midas. I think that could tank our run. I'll take another dog. I'll take another Matryoshka doll. So 1 spin to get like 150. Okay, didn't work out. So what happened here? Well, we destroyed a lot of faces. Definitely getting General Zarf early on was a help, but unfortunately things like King Midas, well, it didn't help, but we were already losing at that stage. We just didn't put together the scaling required. So let's try again. Okay, early bounty hunter. second bounty hunter. Okay. Here I'll take a dwarf. And here I'll take a monkey. So 25, easy enough. I'll take an item capsule here and take a black pepper. What is that? The grey pepper. Here I'll take a void creature. I'm counting that as a face. Okay, I'll take a owl, I guess. And here I'll take a cheese. Crab, hopefully to be our scaling in the future. So 50 kinds made easily, 13 left over. Here I'll take a lucky capsule and I'll take Oswald the monkey. What do we have? A joker, excellent. I'll take a miner. And here I'll take another dwarf. I think they're better than the bounty hunters. Okay, let's take a seed and let's hope it grows into something the monkey can eat. Okay, here I'll take a owl, I think. Coconut, excellent. So we made the 100 rent payment, 20 left over, 150 now due in 6 spins. Here which is... So he gives 10 times it. So this is actually better than the... I'll take red suits. So coconut half gives 20 when eaten and 2 every turn until they're eaten. So it is actually better than wealthy capsule. I'll take a key for any boxes we may encounter. Okay, let's re-roll and let's take a candy. And we could take a piñata. I'm assuming at some stage we will pick up a toddler. I don't want any of these. I could take an urn. Okay, the monkey giving us a big infusion of cash there, helping us make our rent payment. 68 left over. We have red suits, so I'll take a diamond, and the tractor is definitely excellent. Okay, here I'll... How's our inventory? We've got quite a lot of symbols. Let's skip this one. Okay, here I could take a coal. Don't mind having a few of them. I don't want any of these. I'll take one more cat. There's a few item synergies that could go well with that. I'll take another cheese and let's remove the coin and the pearl. Okay, I'll take another bounty hunter. And do we want another monkey? I'll take one more monkey. It's worth 2, it's not too bad. And 225, barely made it, only 4 left over. So 300 now due in 7 spins. Take the hooligan. 4-leaf clover, I think, gives 4 every spin. It's just great. I'll take another crab and let's remove, probably at this stage, it could be the flower. Although if I get a sun, I'm definitely pivoting hard to a flower build. So let's remove the owl. Okay. Don't mind picking up a toddler or a mouse. We do have 2 cheese for the mouse. Here, let's re-roll and let's pick up coconut half is excellent for the monkeys. A Matryoshka doll. Okay, let's here pick up a toddler. We have plenty to feed the toddler. Here we do have 2 crabs, so let's pick up a 3rd crab. I think once you get like 4 or 5, we didn't make our 300 red payment, unfortunately. Let's retry this. Okay, what a choice. Banana peel, I guess, is the best. Though I'm not super happy. Three-sided die is definitely the best of that lot. Here, a dwarf I think is better. A second dwarf. 25 with 7 left over. 50 now due in 5 spins. I'll take a thief, and which is Oswald the monkey I think is better, particularly since we have a chance of losing all our dwarfs. Our thief just got taken out. There, I'll take a toddler. Okay, let's take a cheese for any future mouse. A bounty hunter. Let's take another cheese. Okay, we made the 50 rent payment with 6 left over. Okay, let's here take a big ore, and grave robber is excellent. Let's take a miner. And do I want another mouse? Well, we don't have a mouse, so yes. Okay, here we could take a rain. It's decent, it gives 2, doubles flowers. I'll take a cheese here for the mouse, though possibly the flower was a better choice. Hex of tedium, we could go hex of tedium and hope to get crabs. So 100 with 48 left over, not too bad. 150 now due in 6 spins. Let's take a lucky capsule, and let's take, like, Quigley the Wolf is very good, but I just never seem to have much success with him. Chicken? No, I don't think so. Witch though? Let's take her. Another cheese for the mouse. Should definitely mean we make our next rent payment without any trouble. Here's a ninja. Okay, do we have a toddler? We do, but cheese is definitely better. And we have Oswald the monkey, so coconut is excellent. It's worth 50 kinds in total once the monkey eats it. So we made the 150 rent payment with 67 left over. 225 now due in 7 spins. And I'll take a lucky capsule there and jack-o'-lantern to make the toddler even better. Here I'll take a toddler over King Midas. And here I'll take a coal to try and provide some late game scaling. Another dwarf. There's a lot of symbols here that only give 1 is the big problem. Take a hooligan. I definitely need to find some way of clearing out all these faces. Let's take a lucky capsule. Okay, a coconut. Excellent. Once the monkey gets around to it. So 225, we made that with 39 left over. So 300 now due in 7 spins. Here's a King Midas, which I believe not great for this run. I'll take another coal. I'll take another bounty hunter. I'll take, let's re-roll and hope that we find, I'll take a bounty hunter. How many crabs do we have? None. Okay, I'll take coal. And I'll take a cultist. Let's skip all these. And we didn't make our 300 rent payment, unfortunately. So let's give it one more go. Okay, early miner. Okay, this challenge is actually proving more difficult than I naively thought it'd be. I thought it'd be okay. Particularly our first one, I was like, oh, we'll just get Gen Reserve, that'll clear out all our faces, and we'll have no issue. But no, it's a tough enough challenge. I'll take Lucky Cat. Okay, that's excellent. I'll take a Dwarf. And a Cultist. Not great with Lucky Cat, but we might make it work. I'll take another Cat. I'm going to lean into rares here. And we didn't make our first red payment. Or not our first, our second red payment of 50. What did we take? Cultist didn't give us anything. The 2 coals didn't give us anything. But we didn't skip any symbols. So just taking 3 symbols that didn't pay out is enough to make you fail your second rent payment. Surprisingly. Okay, let's jump right into another run. I know we said that was going to be our last one, but I honestly didn't expect it to be so short. So we'll have time for another one. Let's take a candy. Let's take a dwarf. Okay, our first rent payment, no problem. 5 left over. I think a item capsule is definitely better. Fish tank could be quite good by the end. Fish tank and egg carton. Okay. Just take all of the faces that we are offered. A cheese is always good. Here's a toddler. Okay. So we made the second rent payment, so better than our last run already. We could try for a suits to carry the run. Let's go for it. Wanted poster. I think we'll probably end up getting a few thieves. Goldfish for our bowl is good. Here we'll try for another candy as we do have the toddler, so candy is decent. Again, candy for the toddler. Bounty hunter is alright. A second bounty hunter. Okay, we made the 100 rent payment with only 5 left over, which isn't great. Let's pick a Matryoshka doll and let's take... We don't want tax evasion because that would ruin... I was going to say we don't want tax evasion because that would ruin thieves, but then I clicked on it by accident. Not my finest hour. Let's take another goldfish for our bowl. Do we have a monkey? We don't. We'll probably pick up either a monkey or Mrs. Fruit. So I'll take the coconut. Let's re-roll here. Let's take a hooligan. Let's take another cheese. Let's take a ninja. And we didn't make the 150 rent payment, unfortunately. Okay, so not a whole lot of luck the last few runs. The first run was actually the best. Let's try one more run. Have to be a bit quick, but I think we can do it. Okay, let's take a cheese. I didn't mean to skip the first one. Just not playing great today. Okay, we'll just keep on taking consumables. Made the first rent payment without too much trouble. I'll take a bear, it gives 2. I'll take grave robber. Maybe we can get a spirits run going. Okay, a bubble. Oh, no, you have to take a miner. Almost forgot there. Here, I'll take an urn as we do have grave robber. I'll take a cultist. Okay, let's take a turtle. Okay, made the second rent payment, not too bad. Sorry, there's my phone going off there. Let's take a target. Let's take the fish tank. Okay, let's take a monkey. Here we'll take another miner. And a mouse could be good, but I think 5-sided die is just good to pick up. Let's take another cultist. That's excellent. These will start paying out. This could be the run. Let's take an item capsule. Okay, we made the 100 rent payment. A bit close, but not too bad. 12 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. Do we have any dwarfs? We don't. Let's take another 5-sided die. Let's take an reroll. I think it marginally improves dice, but probably better. Let's take another miner. Okay, I'll take an urn as we do have grave robber. How are we doing? 24, so 3 spins to get. Let's take another cultist. That should definitely help us make our rent payment. If you pick it up, yeah, 35 per spin, we'll easily make it. Okay, we do have a monkey, but wine gives more than a coconut half unless you have Oswald monkey. So we take the wine, 150, made that rent payment with 22 left over. I'll take an item capsule, and here I guess I'll take, it's unlikely that red pepper will hit ever, so I'll take Ricky the banana. Okay, we got our wine. We have goldfish bowl, so I'll take the goldfish. Here I will, do we have a toddler? We don't. I'll take the toddler over the miner. And here I'll take a beer, I think is better. Goldfish may have been better there. Let's take a mouse to clear up the cheese, and no, we don't have too many symbols. Okay, here we could take a big ore for our miners to take out. Here we go. Alright, we got a sapphire, which isn't too bad. Let's take another cheese. Okay, we made the 225 rent payment, 64 left over, 300 now due in 7 spins. I could re-roll. I'll take a wine, that's good enough. So gives 6 every spin, gives 1 less for every symbol in your inventory with a quantity of 2 or less. So this would give 2 or more. So this would give 1, 2, 3, 4. And it'll only give me 2 per turn. I think lockpick is probably better. Actually, the way it used to be, where you wouldn't be offered symbols that were already in your inventory, would possibly have been better for this run. Okay, we got wanted poster, which is decent. I'll take a lockbox since we have lockpick. 3 spins. Okay, we should be okay. I'll take a urn there. I'll take a beer for the dwarfs. I'll take another beer for the dwarfs. We need to get 37 in this spin. This is going to be close. We didn't, we have swear jar. Will this be enough? It will. 301. We are 1 over our rent payment. So 350 now due in 8 spins. I could go a hexatedium, I think. And big symbol bomb. And we're just looking at, take a hustling capsule. I'll take a toddler. I'll take a candy, and I will take a dwarf. Not sure if that helped us. That dwarf drank down everything. So big spin there. We've 34 symbols. None of them are crabs. Let's re-roll. Let's take a toddler. Let's remove. Let's remove the kine, and ruby's quite good. Cherry, flower, pearl. All of our worst symbols. Let's get them out. Let's take a reroll capsule. I'm not sure if we're making the next rent payment, to be honest. Possibly if we pick up a General Zarf or something. Should have taken the Matryoshka doll there. Let's reroll. Let's take another toddler. Let's take another cultist. That'll definitely help. A second Hex of Tedium. The only problem with Hexes of Tedium as a strategy is I believe that all these miners, dwarfs, toddlers, they're all classified as common, so we'll be offered a lot of faces. Of course, I think maybe uncommons have the least amount of faces. We made the 350 rent payment, only 3 left over. So we did actually scale because we had only 1 left over last time, but not great. Bartender though is pretty good. Is Quigley the Wolf a good choice for us? I mean, it's probably better than the other two. Let's take out, what's our worst? Probably this cat isn't doing great. And this turtle isn't doing great either. Let's take a candy for the toddler. Both toddlers got the candy, which is quite good. 47. Here we can take another dwarf. Okay, cultists are really carrying this run. Despite our best efforts, they are doing okay. 44. Don't want any of these. Let's take another bounty hunter. And hooligan versus ninja. We don't need a hooligan. Ninja probably better, at least it gives 2. Let's take another toddler. To reroll and take the bounty hunter. Okay, and we didn't make the 425 rent payment. So this one had possibility. We had definitely a lot of faces in this one. But I think in order to make this a successful run or a successful challenge, you definitely need some way of clearing out the faces. Either General Zarf or a bounty hunter with Zarf's contract. But it was a good challenge. It was more difficult than I was expecting actually. I initially thought this challenge would be, you know, not easy, but definitely doable. Maybe a couple of runs, but definitely doable. The first one was, particularly after we finished the first one, I was like, okay, that we were a bit unlucky in that one, but actually turned out we were quite lucky in that one. So thanks Stephanie for giving in the challenge. If anyone has any more challenges they'd like to see, just leave a comment and I'll add them to the list. Tomorrow we'll be doing a normal floor 9 run, and then the day after that doing a challenge run and then floor 9. That's my current plan. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and we subscribe to see upcoming videos. I release one every day and we will hopefully see you in the next one. Until then guys, cheers for now.